Espera nessa
I hope
conferência que
that in this conference the Lord could gain my heart could be open to the Lord, and that my mind, will, and emotion would all be in the Lord, and that we would be prepared for the Lord's coming.
On July 21st, 2012, over 430 young people gathered for the annual Young People's Conference of the Americas in São Roque, Brazil. Ranging from the ages of 11 to 25, junior hires, high schoolers, college students, and saints came together from 11 different countries all across South, Central, and North America. These included Argentina, Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Belize, Puerto Rico, the United States, and Brazil. Young people from all over the Americas came to blend and enjoy the Lord together in the Word, in an atmosphere of mutual love and sweet fellowship. For many, they are one of very few young people, if any at all, in their city, making this time the one opportunity during the year to pursue with those who love the Lord.
Assim como eu, muitos jovens estarão prestando provas no fim desse ano.
just like me, a lot of young people are going to have a test final of this year.
E com isso, parte do nosso tempo fica ocupado, grande parte do nosso tempo fica ocupado com estudos.
And with this, the whole part of our time gets busy with studies.
Mas mesmo assim, tento separar parte dele para ir às conferências.
But even with this, we try to separate part of our time to go to the young people conferences.
O que para mim tem sido uma boa experiência.
What for me it has been a good experience for my spirit.
Pois consigo aumentar meu contato com o Senhor.
Because I can grow my contact with the Lord.
Experimentá-los de outras maneiras.
Experience Him in other ways.
E ter um bom tempo na palavra.
And have a good time in the Word.
Coisas que no meu cotidiano eu não consigo ter devido a tanta ocupação que os estudos trazem.
Things that in my daily life I cannot have because the studies take the whole part of my time.
The July conference marked another great step in the Lord's move with the use of the new conference center in São Roque. With the rising number of young people participating in every conference, the previous conference center rented by the saints was becoming increasingly overcrowded. Seeing this pressing need, burdened saints began constructing a conference center in São Roque, a small city in the countryside right outside of the city of São Paulo, Brazil. The new center is called Recanto Sião and can currently house up to 400 saints and has a meeting hall with the capacity to hold up to 700. After many years of searching for facilities that could meet the need to host conferences for the continent of South America, there is finally a conference center owned by the saints available for use. This drastically cuts the registration fee and opens up a way for many more young people and saints throughout all of South America to attend these events. This provision of the Lord really opened a way for Brazil to host a Young People's Conference of the Americas.
Alabado sea el Señor. Somos de las iglesias de Argentina.
During this conference, I was enjoying that we can be the last generation and we can bring the Lord back.
Somos la iglesia en Lima, Perú.
I'm thankful the Lord has shown us many truths about His coming back. The Lord is near, and we should be desperate to grow in love and be those overcomers that He is looking for.
The subject of the conference was the Lord's second coming, and it was a time for the young people to renew their love for the Lord and their desire to be prepared as His bride. In message after message, the young people were touched with the real burden to hasten the end of this age by being the faithful ones prepared for the Lord's second coming. Many were touched to pay the price today, to buy the oil and to make a proper Nazirite vow, to abstain from the things of the world. Many were also impressed that they need to be precious to the Lord, because He will come like a thief in the night and take first only that which is precious to Him. Through the rich speaking and fellowship, 19 were moved to be baptized. In the morning and afternoon, the young people broke into small groups to review and digest the messages. For many, this was one of the most enjoyable times. The small groups provided a more intimate atmosphere conducive to studying the truth, asking and answering questions, practicing to spend time with the Lord, and encouraging one another to pursue the Lord.
I feel comfortable with the saints, and one thing that I enjoy a lot in the conference is the small groups, because I can feel that I can share with the sisters, and I'm not that shy with the small groups, And I like the small groups because they're almost all my age, So I know what they're feeling, and they know what I'm feeling, And yeah, what I like most, I've been able to make companions in the small groups.
Outside the meetings, language and culture were transcended as young people blended and got to know other young people from different places. During the recreation time, young people and serving ones alike enjoyed the new conference center and its amenities as they used the courts and fields and game tables to compete in games of soccer, volleyball, basketball, tennis, ping pong, and frisbee. There was also much singing in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. The young people sang to the Lord in the food line. They sang while serving together. They sang while watching the sports games. They sang before the meetings. They sang after the meetings. And they sang in the small groups.
For me, the conferences are really good to enjoy the Lord, experience the Lord, and to love the Lord, touch the Lord, to be encouraged. But this fire burning starts to extinguish when the conference ends. So in this last conference, we saw the need that we have of each other. We saw the need of vital companions and the need of the body of Christ. And because of this, some young people started to have fellowship in Skype. And this fellowship helped us to continue with our spirits burning, with a burden for the Lord. And this was really good for our experience with the Lord, to continue loving Him. And
on the last day of the conference, approximately 150 young people woke up at 4:30 a.m. to gather together and sing, pray, and corporately kiss the Lord until breakfast time. Following this corporate morning revival, the Lord released an amazing concluding message regarding 2 Peter 1:19 and the prophetic word being made more firm that they should do well to give heed as to a lamp shining in a dark place, until the day dawns and the morning star rises in their hearts. In the concluding overflow meeting, over 100 young people overflowed their enjoyment from the conference, and many consecrated themselves to the Lord.
E uma das coisas que mais tem nos impressionado é a questão.
We are enjoying this conference a lot. One of the things that has impressed me is the matter of the need that we have to grow in life for the building up of the church, so that we may hasten the Lord's coming. The atmosphere of the conference is really pleasant. There's an atmosphere of much love, much light, and much life. This has generated a genuine fellowship among all the young people, and the flow of life has been experienced by many young people. We are grateful to the Lord that we can participate in this Young People's Conference of the Americas in Brazil, here in São Roque. The Lord has really had mercy on all the young people in Brazil and South America, and we believe that the last generation is being raised up and will bring the Lord back.
The São Roque Conference Center has been an unprecedented blessing, not only to the saints in Brazil, but also for all the churches in South America. Since the initial use of Recanto Sião just 6 months ago, the registration of every event has increased greatly. Besides the Young People's Conference of the Americas, Sung Hockey has been the site for the biannual perfecting trainings for all of South America, the Summer School of Truth Teachers Training, regional blending conferences, church and young people's retreats, and will be the site for the upcoming Summer School of the Truth that will be initiated in January 2013 for all the young people in South America. The Lord's blessing in South America has been so evident to all. We would like to present to you the opportunity to come and experience an enjoyable time blending with the young people from all over Central and South America.
Praise the Lord, Saints. I'm Dennis from the church in St. Louis, Missouri, and blending built up the church, which is the bride. So come join the Young People's Conference of the Americas and hasten the Lord's return. Amen.
Registration for the Young People's Conference of the Americas will be available at www.brazilYPconf.org.
Count the cost, pay the price, come to Brazil to enjoy the Lord with us.
May we all be built together as the bride to bring our beloved Lord back.